Hi everybody, I am back with another video for you. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Natalie and this is As the Pennies Drop. This channel is dedicated to guiding you to create a life you love, deserve and desire. I am a conscious manifestation coach and I offer a variety of one-on-one and group coaching solutions to guide you into creating your dream life, to release those limiting beliefs and to create an incredible self-concept. So if you are interested in finding out more about my solutions, then click the link below. If you fancy just having a chat to understand exactly which one is more suitable for you, then again, please click the link below and get in touch through my website and I will be happy to have a chat with you. So today's video is all based around, I would probably say, a controversial topic, actually, slightly controversial, about how we can recreate somebody and whether that is absolutely possible or not. And I am here to tell you that it is possible. And the reason why it is possible to create somebody the way you want them to be is because you are the God of your reality and everyone is you pushed out. Now, if you haven't seen my Everyone is You Pushed Out video, I'll link it above. Everyone is you pushed out, simply put, is what you think you attract. So what you think about somebody will reflect back at you. What you think about yourself will be shown back to you in a variety of different ways. Now, so yeah, going back to that, what you think about somebody, what your consistent story is about somebody is what is going to be reflected back to you. So if we're thinking about a specific person or if we're in a relationship and we are seeing things that we don't want, we don't like, and we want it to change, the reason why it's there is because that has been our dominant belief, that has been affirmed, and that is our new assumption of this particular person. So if we want to change that assumption and change that belief, to change their behavior, we need to change our self-talk about them, what we think about them. The easiest way to do this is to write a list of the things that you want to change. It might just be one thing. It might be a few different things, but write a list of the things that you want to change and you can start affirming the opposite. So say, for example, they don't prioritize you and they used to prioritize you, but they don't prioritize you. You can affirm, I'm always being prioritized by my SP. My SP is always prioritizing me, or this particular person is always prioritizing me. They love prioritizing me. They love changing their schedules for me. They're always putting me first. I'm always their number one choice. They always want to, I don't know, hang out with me. They always message me. They're always prioritizing me. I'm always being prioritized by this specific person. I'm always being prioritized. I love the fact that I'm always being prioritized. It makes me feel so special and loved. I'm constantly being prioritized. So that's just one example of what you can do. Now, you can do this with anybody. It doesn't have to be a specific person, but because you're the God of your reality, because you write your story, you are in control of your life, you're in control of your thoughts. You can literally change anyone and anything. And as long as you persist in the new assumption, as long as you persist in that, it will manifest. Now, it doesn't have to take a long time for this to happen. It really, really doesn't. What does make it take a long time is when you react to them still showing up how you don't want them to show up. So what you have to understand is as well is that they're still reflecting back your old thoughts. So yesterday's thoughts, the day before's thoughts, 2 weeks ago's thoughts, they're still basically representing that person that you think that you thought that they were or are. So to change that person, it's going to be consistently having that new story. So you want to create that new story of they constantly prioritize me. I'm the love of their life. Of course they prioritize me. They always prioritize me. They've always prioritized me. I'm always their first priority. I'm always the one that's chosen. They're always choosing me. I'm constantly hearing from them all the time. You know, whatever you want that story to be, you can literally create that by being persistent. And again, I know I talk about this a lot in my videos, but it isn't going to work if you've got an embedded belief about somebody, a deep-rooted belief about somebody's behavior. By doing one affirmation is not going to change them. You need to be persistent until you see it coming through, how you want them to be, and then still keep persisting until you've hardened that into fact, into your new belief, into your new assumption. And this can be done with anybody. It doesn't have to be a specific person. It could be, if you want to be in a new relationship and you're not in a relationship at the moment, you can write a list of the specifications that you want about this particular person, and then you can affirm that back to you as well. You know, my specific person's constantly in contact with me. They're constantly prioritizing me. They always tell me how much they love me. They love spending time with me. They love traveling. They love cooking with me. They love watching films with me, old films with me. Whatever it is that you want to have in your relationship, all you need to do is just affirm it. Just affirm what it is that you want from a new relationship, and that will then harden into fact. That will then be your new belief, and that will then, by law, because it is law, will then reflect back at you for your new relationship. But again, it's being persistent. It is being persistent. And I give you a very quick example. When I was in my last relationship, and there'd be times when I know at the beginning of the relationship, I was constantly being messaged, constantly being thought of. I was always on his mind, constantly. And then it went a bit weird in between. But one thing that I focused on changing was that he was always responding to my messages in a timely manner. He constantly responds to my messages in a timely manner. He's constantly messaging me. He constantly finds out how I am. He's constantly wanting to see how I'm doing or what I'm doing. He's constantly sending me lovely messages. He constantly responds to my messages in a timely manner. And that did reflect back at me. And that didn't actually take very long to do that. I was just persistent with it. Anytime I send a message, I wouldn't react. I wouldn't emotionally react, because emotionally reacting is just going to set you back. I knew that that was my old thought coming through, because that's all it is, because they're not going to change overnight, but they will change quickly if you're persistent in it and you don't emotionally react. So it was probably about a week for me, really, when it came to that. And then it was constant. I was constantly getting messages. I was constantly being responded to quickly. So it's just proof that it does work. When you are persistent with what it is that you want to show up, it does show up. So yes, you can create another person by changing your beliefs about them. It is that simple. Everyone is you pushed out. What you think about somebody, you attract back. It reflects back at you. So just change your thinking, whichever area of them that you want to change, and that will reflect back at you. It just takes a little bit of time, that's all. So if they're still showing up being the old person, keep affirming, keep visualizing, keep seeing yourself with them doing whatever it is that you want them to do or to be, their behaviors. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and one more thing. Everyone in your life is your creation through your thoughts. Everyone is your creation. Everyone is playing a role based on your assumption of them, based on your opinion of them, based on your belief about them, based on your thoughts about how they're going to show up in the world. They are all playing a role that you have created. So if you want to change the roles, if you want to get rid of the toxicity from people, and you want them to be kinder to you, you created that role, therefore you can change that role. So I really hope that's helped. It really does work. Again, persist in it, give it a go. Let me know if you've tried this in the comment box below, and I'll happily respond to you. And also it will help show other people that, this really does work, because it does work. It does work. And another thing as well, just very quickly, I went from having quite a lot of toxic people in my life, and I now have just the opposite: love and kindness and support, and everyone in my life has my back, and everybody's so generous and loving and kind to me and respectful, and they value me and they value spending time with me. And I've not had that for very long. It's probably a couple of years really in my life that I've now got just that, because I chose to create people in my life to be that way. I'm always respected. I'm always valued. I'm always supported. Everybody has my back. Everyone in my life is loving and kind and trustworthy and thoughtful and generous and supportive. So I did that based on not a specific person, but just based on what the type of people that I wanted to show up. And now I have that. So you can recreate people to be in your life how you want them to be. You can give them a role. So there we go. I hope that's helped. Hope that's not too controversial for some of you out there. Again, comment below. Please feel free to like and share as well. And as always, I'm nearly at my 200 mark. I'm manifesting thousands of subscribers. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click on the link below. Your subscription to my channel means the world to me. Absolutely means the world. And yeah, that's it from me today, guys. Take care and I'll see you soon.